beauty system that we have, and when we originally had it, we called it 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I refer to 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll tell you later what it is and why, because that's how I learned. And one thing I want to bring up, because it's not on my slides, is we still have a hand care now that's also Nerve 2 activated.
Woo!
But backstage, Taylor Roy's like, I use the hand cream as hair pomade in my hair. And he says, look how good it looks, and it doesn't flake up like the other pomades. And he says, I haven't lost my hair like my dad did. So I'm like, maybe we need to repackage some of this as a pomade for men. All right, but that's all I'm gonna say about the hand cream. All right, so we have 4 products. The facial cleanser, which will clean your face without stripping it of oils, as pH balanced. We have a perfecting lotion that is kind of like a toner. It balances the skin and brightens it. Now, I live in Florida, and I love the sun. I don't know if you can tell it here, but I have a tan. I'm a dermatologist's nightmare. I love the sun. But when I learned what I'm going to show you later on, and some of the protective effects that we have with the NRF2 activation, I will put it on my body as a lotion prior to going out in the sun. You still need sunscreen, which I use very little of, to protect you from burns, but it does help protect your skin. We have the number 3, which is the eye corrector serum, and that helps with those fine lines and wrinkles. Appearance makes them look better, not so much saggy. And then we have the anti-aging cream, which is really the signature product, the punch that gives you the visible effects of anti-aging. And we call it number 4 because that's how I grew up with it. And my family's so funny because anything that has to do with the skin, like if you fall down and cut yourself, get number 4. If you burn yourself, get number 4. Sunburn, get number 4. And it's become kind of a joke because we put it on everything. All right, and they're all Nerve 2 activated. So this was a study when they were studying the product. It was an 8-week study. They had them do a before questionnaire and an after questionnaire. And these are huge numbers. 95% reported more moisturized and hydrated skin, 94% smoother skin, 87% younger looking skin. That is a win, folks. All right, so now this are statements that we can make, so you can take slides or whatever. We mitigate visible effects of skin damage caused by oxidative stress. We strengthen the skin's own protective barriers for a more youthful appearance. We provide for protection against environmental assaults on the skin, i.e. the sun. Counterbalances the visible negative effects of sun-related damage. Now, when we're talking distributors about skincare, the FDA limits us. We cannot talk structure function. So I'm limited as to what I would like to say to you today. It has to all go with the appearance of younger looking skin. But I am encouraging you to do what I did. We have patented skincare. There's 2 patents. And go to the US Patent Google site, put in the number and see just what we did to get the patents. You'll be absolutely blown away. It is huge. And I didn't understand half of it, so I don't expect you guys to, but it's impressive. The second thing that impressed me so much was the rigor, the scientific rigor our company goes through to study our products and validate them. You will not find that anywhere else. And it made me feel so great about being part of LifeVantage. So to get a patent, that's difficult. So we have to be different. And here's why, to the best that the gag order will allow me to say. It upregulates NRF2 and NRF2 related gene expression in a big variety of ways, reducing the visible effects of aging on the skin caused by oxidative stress. It increases catalase. That's one of those buzzwords for a free radical scavenger. Catalase is a free radical. They're not good for us. In mammalian subjects, reducing oxidative stress in the skin cells. It maintains a balance in skin cell health and strength for a more youthful appearance. It protects and helps skin cells exposed to environmental insults repair to counterbalance the visible negative effects of sun damage. And it improves the appearance of skin thickness and wrinkles. All right, can't say a whole lot about this, but this is what they call an explant or a biopsy of untreated skin. The top layer is the layer that you see, that's called the epidermis. Underneath that's the dermis, and underneath that is the collagen layer. This was after the skin was treated with retin A, retinol, which is in a number of skincare products, for 7 days. And what you can see, it looks a lot different than the untreated skin, and you see kind of a bloating or swelling of the cells. That's not good, and that's actually a temporary effect, but what you can see at the top is how thin that layer of skin is. So this is not a lasting effect of reducing the appearance of wrinkles. Now this is 7 days treatment with the TrueScience Anti-Aging Cream number 4. And you'll notice the beautiful thickness of that top layer of the skin. And just, it's prettier, right? Looks better than the untreated skin. So I'm just gonna go through these quickly. This is the eye serum. We kind of already talked about that. And we're gonna do the Think Dirty score. You don't want to be over a 3. So if it's a 2, that's good. It means it's safe for you, it's safe for the environment. These are pictures of before and after 56 days of using the eye serum. You can see there's a visible reduction of the appearance of wrinkles. And this is the anti-aging cream with a Think Dirty score of 2. I like that it improves the firmness and elasticity. All these are statements you can use. Here's a before and after photo. This is remarkable. In my clinic, prior to using TrueScience, I could only achieve that with injectable fillers or threads. Now this is cool. This is a graph. The dark one is Cream X. That would be the TrueScience Anti-Aging Skincare. The Cream X1 is our skincare without the Nerf2 activation ingredients, and then untreated skin. And that shows after 1 day of UV light exposure how much Nerf2 activation you have with our product. And this shows how much thymine dimers were reduced after exposure to UV light. Now, thymine dimers is just a fancy name for DNA damage. You do not want that. And here's some more photos showing the reduction of the appearance of wrinkles, depths, cavitations in the skin. This is showing some of the improvement of color, but I got a better one for you here. Oh, Amy Homeland in the house! Doesn't she look amazing? She looks so much younger than she did in 2014. Woo! And she's chronologically older. I mean, brighter. Actually, she used a filter, but what? No, she didn't. I hope not. And this is a photo that was sent to me yesterday of somebody that had, I'm not sure how long, but they said sometimes she was applying the anti-aging cream on one side and not the other side. You can see a huge reduction in the appearance of her wrinkles, elasticity. I'm always getting people, what can I do about this, Doc? Okay, so we're gonna go briefly into the hair care. Everybody else has been going over. I got 3 minutes and 45 seconds. So how many like the hair care out there? When you're looking at a hair care, you really want to get something clean, something that's not going to leave residue on the hair, that's going to make the cuticle lie down, be intact, and keep that lipid layer intact. And that's really what our product is doing. We have the invigorating shampoo, and we have, well, it says it removes dirt. The interesting thing with this product is when I started it, I got samples because I'm on the SAB and got in the shower and I was like, what the heck? This stuff doesn't lather.
Yep.
And I'm like, this is awful. I'm trying to get it clean. And so I called up our chief science officer.
The worse
what the
it
heck?
is for your
She goes,
environment.
lather's bad. Lather's really bad. That sodium lauryl sulfate is toxic for your hair. She goes, just add more water. Sure enough, I did it. It foams. It's a beautiful foam now. You just have to add enough water. And it gets the hair extremely clean. Recently, I was traveling and had to use my old Redken. Anyway, I could not believe how dull my hair looked afterwards. It was unbelievable. I mean, you go back to the other stuff, you'll never want to not use this again. So this one has a Think Dirty score of 1, which is huge. Dr. Gracos was a dermatologist, she is a dermatologist, well published, did a study for 1 week on our hair care product. It reduced frizz, it reduced breakage, it increased shine, manageability, and I'm going to show you some pictures of that. Now here's our nourishing conditioner that follows the shampoo. It's one of the, I think, the main part that reduces the frizz. And all of these are Nerve 2 activated. Now the trademark, we actually bought the Nerve 2 activation from Lantalis or whatever, I can't say that right. And that's not a bad thing. What I noticed when I was traveling here is I tried to put it in TSA compatible bottles and was squeezing this stuff. That is the thickest conditioner I've ever seen. It was so hard to get it in a bottle. Most of the stuff is really watered down. You can squeeze it right out. So this is good stuff. A little bit goes a long way.
Yes.
And it's a Think Dirty score of 2. And this helps keep that cuticle down and keep those natural oils in your hair like you want them. And the scalp serum is the big one. These are 2 trademark ingredients that help improve the density, or the appearance of the density of your hair, and also improve scalp health. You need to keep that microflora, which is the right bacteria, healthy. You don't want flaking. You don't want excess oily skin. And this helps just bring a balance about in the hair. All right, so now we're going to get to the fun part. Think Dirty of 2. All right, so we got some pictures for you, and then I'll be done. All right, so you can see the time frame. These are actually 3 different people. We've got the lady on the left with her hair pulled back, and you can see the appearance of the hair density is improved. And we've got the top of the scalp. And the one on the bottom, I think some of you have seen, that's been all over the internet, but that's a huge improvement. And this is your typical male pattern baldness that you see in most males. If you're sitting up there, then you can probably see shine on a lot of these guys' heads. Kate Pearson, are you in the house? No. He's gonna kill me. All right. This is our own Gene DeLucia.
Yeah.
Woo! Where are you? Woo! Look at his hair. Amazing. He's getting younger every day.
Yeah, he is.
And I don't remember who she is, but this is awesome. Stand up and take a bow. Anyway, look at how beautiful her hair is on the bottom, the shine, the manageability, the fullness. Oh, unbelievable. And this is just a study that the dermatologist did. It shows that decreased frizz, shine, manageability. Now, I live in Florida, and it is 1,000% humidity all the time, but in the summer it's really bad, and we have like a foggy season, and I never could wear my hair down. I wear my hair down almost all the time now since I have this shampoo. It's so awesome. So we're distinctively different. We're not a Me Too product, and get out there and spread the word. Love you, I finished.